Playoffs match number 10 underway. CERT already with a piece of coral up top. Their alliance partners, Cardinal Dynamics, doing the same. And on the other side of the field, aimbot just sails over the top of the reef, but it does fall down to what looks like probably L1. And the drivers step forward and take control of the robots. Dragons swerving underneath that deep cage and already have placed themselves over in front of the Blue Alliance human player stations. 753, the High Desert droids already finding it difficult to reach that human player, but they do end up there, and there's no human player to take a piece of coral from. Aimbot on the other side, elevator up, lines up, and they just go over the top again, knocking one of their other coral down to L1 when it was previously unscored. Red Alliance, elevator up from Cardinal, elevator up from CERT, both of them placing very successfully before returning to their human players and moving on undefended. They continue to place up high. CERT unfortunately missing one of them, but will return back and give it another attempt in a moment. Over on the blue side of the field, C-Tech lined up with their human player, and they are lining up with the level 3 of the reef on the blue side of the field. Dragons still expertly placing them in front of Aimbot. Aimbot swerving around and decides to go play defense on the other side of the field, realizing that the Blue Alliance needs to start slowing down the Red Alliance's scoring potential. Aimbot over in front of the Red Alliance. CERT moving over to the Cardinal Dynamics human player and accepts a piece of coral before it moves into the robot. Aimbot is going to go around and try to slow down some of the other robots on the field. They currently look like they might be having some driving issues. Over on the blue side of the field, looks like 753 trying to place on the second level, and they are successful with it. Currently, no level 4s being placed by the Blue Alliance. A lot of level 4s being placed by the Red Alliance. 81-45 with 30 seconds left in this match. Aimbot currently looks like they are stuck on the Red Alliance. They are not moving. It seems like they are lodged on a piece of algae or something. But you know what they say, robots don't quit, and neither will they. CERT over on that side of the field has a piece of coral in hand, and they try to put it up on the second level, but it just misses, unfortunately. And Cardinal moves over to that barge zone. C-Tech up in the air right at the end of the match. Preliminary scores looking pretty sealed and dealed at 104-50. We'll see in a moment with your final scores. Let's take a look at your final scores from match number 10. And the winner, the Red Alliance. 106-74. Blue Alliance bringing it back fairly nicely in the end game, but it unfortunately wasn't quite enough for them. 85 points in coral to 41 points. Red versus blue. 24 points on the barge for the Blue Alliance as they made a valiant effort to make their way back up, but it unfortunately wasn't quite enough.